do what you love and you never work a day in your life. This is one of those quotes that sound great and they're really popular. There's some truth behind it. But at the same time, that's not the complete reality of it. And in a way, I believe that quotes like this set up a unrealistic view of what running your own business or working for yourself would look like, and plays a part in most of these ventures failing. And I think that people like myself or anyone that started working for themselves or starting a business will tell you that you end up working way more. But even if I work double the hours and earn less than I did when I was employed, I prefer it this way and I'm happier this way. And the reason behind it, if we go into our biology, there's a lot of research showing that humans have limited willpower. And one thing that I always say is that burnout is a result of people pleasing taken to a point of self-harm. So when you do something that someone else wants you to do, if I can use a video game analogy, you end up using two energy points. You use one energy point to do the thing and one energy point to stop yourself from doing what you actually want. And if you do what you want or what you love, you use just one energy point. So the difference is that you end up working more but burn out less, because you will be able to sustain this effort for longer periods of time. But if you do it from a people-pleasing perspective, you will burn out quicker and therefore feel the negative repercussions of it. And that's why working for yourself almost doesn't feel like work, because it takes less of this cognitive effort. But in reality, you end up putting more of the effort and time. And the hope for most of us is that in time, if you end up being part of the small percentage of people that are successful enough, you can get back some of this time and freedom because you are in control of your circumstances and have additional resources to not have to depend on employment. But at the same time, we have to make sure that we do not shame individuals and create this weird pressure on people trying to make their passion into their work. And this is something I learned very early in my life, because I used to love playing video games, and then I started making money playing video games and it turned into work. And what was my enjoyable passion, it took some of that enjoyment out because now it was work. And same with social media and content creation. If you want to make this part of your work, you're going to have to treat it like it. If not, keep it as a passion and enjoy creating without having to concern yourself of making the compromises necessary in order for you to be able to make a living out of it. Really, most of the businesses that end up successful enough to give you financial freedom or give that freedom of time that a lot of people use as a reason to start a business are the businesses that start based on passion. And a question that I would ask a lot of people who come to me and they have these ventures in mind is that, are you willing to do this every day for 2 years without anyone paying attention or anyone buying your product? And if the answer is not yes, because I'm really passionate about this, and you are thinking about money and all the things that you can gain, and that's why you're starting a business, that is why it's going to be very hard for you to put in the necessary sacrifice and effort to get to a point where that is even possible. A more realistic version of that quote would be, do what you love and you'll be able to work more without burning out. And by working more, you might increase the likelihood of success that you might not even need to work in the future. But the reality is that success is not going to be the absence of problems. Those will always exist. Success is about the ability to choose your problems, because that's going to allow you to have more control over the solutions and therefore earn your happiness that way. Protect your peace.